Hello everyone, my name is Chris, and welcome to Metal Gear Solid, Part 8. And, okay, we're about to fight Psycho Mantis. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna switch the controller port. It's what you have to do at this part of the game. Obviously back then, controllers weren't wireless, so you just unplug it and plug it back in. Now, you have to go here and make it number 2, and then see, you can still control it. So this is actually going to be a pretty annoying boss battle because I was an idiot and I didn't get the shit I needed, dog. No, I didn't get the yeah, see, you can do that. That's one way of doing it. You have to be careful because of this, but basically, if you have the, you can go like that during the boss battle. Press the ah, shit. All right, I'm sucking ass right now. Go like this to avoid those. But basically, when you plug it into controller port number 2, the game is trying to make you feel like, oh, Psycho Mantis can't read your mind because normally he knows what you do. You'd just be a complete tool. Ah, fuck. Okay, I fucked that up. Oh, hey. Fuck. Okay, he does it again. And you don't have to do anything. It's very interesting, though, in the GameCube version. See, so that's another way. Oh, I thought I had him. Anyway, that's one way you do. You press the view. So I'm so distracted, guys. Sorry, because I don't have the thermal thing. So usually this is like a cakewalk, but I have to do it a little bit on the different side now. Oh. Okay. Yo! But yeah, basically the whole boss battle is, you know, he has these patterns. Now he's gonna go invisible again once I knock out Meryl. And that's the other thing, you gotta be quick here.
Stop! Meryl!
Because he'll kill Meryl.
No!
Cannot be! No, never! I will never say never! That's what Psycho Mantis wants to sing. Shit. Okay, see, I fucked up there. That's cool. If you do this, I know exactly where he's ending up. And it makes the fight a whole hell of a lot easier. Okay, so I'm out of... now he basically... Yeah, he goes apeshit right now and just sends everything at you. So, I'm gonna use this. Yeah, I did it! Okay, now let me explain it, because God, I was such a douchebag. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm so distracted today. Basically, what you were supposed to do was... press the triangle button, because instead of looking first person, you look through Mantis's eyes. So whenever he turns invisible, you do that and you know where he's heading, and then you run in his direction and you kill him, and that's it. But then at the same time, he does other tricks, like he throws shit at you. He raises Meryl, like, you know, from her slumber, and you have to knock her out and shoot him too. So I always thought it was a really fun fight. I think I was kind of like sucked into it right then. But it's actually my favorite fight of the entire game.
She's right.
I just thought it was so clever at the time that you have to switch controller ports, and I thought, my God, it's so much like what's it called? It's such the Kojima mantra where he like makes games that are very cinematic, but knows their games. Like at the end of the day, he knows I'm making a video game. So I love that about him. That's why he's one of my favorite directors in what he does, and I can't wait to see what he's doing now that he's done with Metal Gear for good.
To get to Metal
Oh man. But yeah, it was a cool boss battle. My first impressions. I've heard there's alternate ways. And it was really cool. Like Konami basically, or Kojima basically had a couple of tricks up his sleeve. If, for example, you try. They thought like, well, what if someone's second controller port is broken? Like, what if like they can't plug it in, or if they do, they have limited functionality or whatever. So what they did was they made it that you have to die first, I think, and then Colonel will call you up and be like, Snake, I got it, destroy the statues. And then you have to destroy those statues that have the masks on them, and if you destroy them, then he can get hit by them. I don't know what that means in terms of the canon. I mean, obviously that's the game aspect. But yeah, I thought that was kind of, a cool alternate thing. It's very cool thinking, so no one is ever fucked over if they can't, play or whatever. And the other thing was, oh man, what was it? I love how I'm telling you guys things that I was trying to say during the boss battle. But the second thing was, in the GameCube version of this game, the remake, the Twin Snakes, which, to anyone who enjoys it, I mean, I do think it's a classic GameCube game on its own. If you've never played Metal Gear and you just play that, it's somewhat enjoyable for the gameplay, but that game just fucking sucks in terms of, like, if you compare it to this. Like, the original PlayStation Metal Gear is just loads better than that colossal pile of crap. Oh god, I'm yawning, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, so that was, they, in their version of the game, since there's 4 controller ports, you actually have to keep switching the thing. So you switch it to 2, and then after a while he's like, aha, I caught on to you. And then you do it to 3, and then he's like, aha, again, and then you do it to 4. And I actually hated that. I despised it because I fucking thought it was so stupid overkill. Like, okay, we get it. There's 4 ports. We're doing it 4 times. Urgh. It was just a stupid idea, I felt. But yeah, so there's that. I also remember I had the Psycho Mantis. Psycho Mantis was actually one of my favorite characters in the Metal Gear lore. I think he's such a cool character, such an interesting character. I remember when I was a kid and I played this, I used to tell people about Psycho Mantis. I thought the name was just so fucking cool. Psycho Mantis, like, that would be the greatest hardcore rock band ever, like, name for a hardcore rock band. But I remember just thinking, like, what a cool backstory he had, what a cool, like, character. And I was very happy, spoilers, for his cameo in MGS4. That was so cool when they brought him back for that, because it had been 10 years since Metal Gear Solid at that point, when MGS4 came out, and it was just so cool to have him back and to do that joke and stuff. Just so damn cool. And what's it called? And then now, I mean, this is, again, those of you just watching this in September, for fuck's sake, are probably like, oh, if only he knew. But everyone thinks that Psycho Mantis is going to be in the Phantom Pain Metal Gear Solid 5 because there's a kid. Oh, god damn it, god, fuck! Sorry, there's a kid wearing a gas mask, and everyone's like, that's Psycho Mantis as a kid. And if you look at the timeline, it does kind of, like, match up and stuff, so we'll see. That'd be really cool. But, I don't know. I just spoke through his entire death scene, by the way.
Other people's thoughts force their way into my mind.
Sounds like he's pooping, letting one out, you know?
I want to be left alone in my own world.
Left alone in my own. God, I am exhausted. Oh man, it's been a cool week, but a busy week at the time of this recording. Oh, by the way, my gosh, before I forget, at the time of this posting, Last week I have posted Drunk Max, my short film, and I encourage you guys, please go and watch it. It would really mean the world to me. It's a 20-minute something, like maybe a little extra, 20-minute, 22-minute short film I made, and the entire movie was made while I was drunk. So in other words, I wrote the film, directed the film, acted in it, and put everything together, edited it while I was like really fucking drunk. And we had the premiere, and it was actually a really cool premiere. I was very surprised that people liked the movie. I honestly thought people weren't gonna like it, but people really dug it, and you know, watched, just, you know, laughed where they're supposed to laugh, you know, when you make a joke and stuff, and laughed at parts that I didn't think anyone was going to laugh at, that people did. And they even made, like, cool comments, like, they're saying, you know, different things. That's one of my favorite parts of making a movie, is just seeing the enjoyment from people. I think it's probably my most favorite aspect of it. Just making people laugh and stuff like that. And it's kind of corny, but it's true. I really like it. But yeah, so it's out there. And there I am yawning. Why? Fuck! But it's out there. I'm so sorry I keep yawning. Jesus Christ. It's out there. I encourage you guys to watch it. I really, I'm very proud of it. And we're actually going to be moving on. I made this more of a public announcement last week on Friday, but we're going to move along, and we're totally going to make Drunk Max 2. So, okay, now, see, look, it tells you plug controller back in. So you have to plug it back in. But yeah, we are going to make Drunk Max 2. It's called Drunk Max 2 Still Drunk. And that's going to be coming out probably next year. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here because we're around that 12, 15-minute mark. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back next or later this week on Wednesday or something like that with more Metal Gear Solid. And don't worry, we're going to blaze through this game. We're totally going to beat it all the way to conclusion. But if you guys liked what you saw, click the subscribe button. Maybe it'll help me from not yawning anymore. Jesus Christ. And join the CR Happen Army, building an army to help me take on all these games. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. All right, I'll be back. Take care.